Have you ever been in a relationship where everything seems fine until one day you realize she's been gone for a long time? Emotionally, she didn't leave when she walked out the door. She left when she stopped seeing you as the man she once admired. And here's the hard truth. She always leaves with her words first. In this video, I'll show you exactly what those words sound like. Not the loud ones, the quiet ones, the disguised ones, the ones that seem harmless, until they destroy your confidence, your clarity, and your peace. By the end of this, you'll know how to spot the moment she starts checking out, and how a high-value man responds instead of reacting. Let's begin. 1. Other men treat their women better. The second she starts comparing you to other men, the game has already shifted. She's not giving you feedback. She's planting seeds of dissatisfaction. At first, it sounds like a complaint, a push for growth, but it's not. It's a power move. She's not trying to help you evolve. She's trying to make you compete for her approval. And the moment you start competing with imaginary versions of better men, you've already lost your frame. Because a woman who loves you doesn't compare. She builds. She may challenge you, but she does it with grace. She corrects in private, never criticizes in public. She says, "I believe in you," even when you're off track. But when admiration dies, comparisons begin. And when comparisons begin, respect disappears. And brother, the moment respect is gone, love doesn't stand a chance. 2. If you love me, do this. This is emotional blackmail dressed up as intimacy. She's not testing your love. She's testing your limits. And here's what happens. You hear those words and think, maybe she just needs reassurance. So you buy, you cancel, you change, you sacrifice. But what she learns isn't that you love her. What she learns is she can get what she wants if she just threatens your heart. And the worst part, it never stops. The more you give, the less she respects you. Because real love doesn't demand proof, it demands peace. A woman who genuinely cares doesn't say, "Prove it." She says, "I feel it." She doesn't ask for bigger gestures. She notices the small ones. A high-value man doesn't perform to be chosen. He chooses peace over pressure. 3. What have you done for me lately? This one cuts deeper than most men realize. You think she's just venting, but really, she's keeping score. And the second love turns into a scoreboard, you've lost the game. Because no matter what you do, it's never enough. You plan dates? Expected. You show up when she's down? Forgotten. You sacrifice? Ignored. A woman in love sees effort. She celebrates presence. She doesn't measure you by the size of your gifts, but by the depth of your intention. But a low-value woman, she sees your love as a transaction, not an expression. And the moment you try to outdo her disappointment, you start becoming a version of yourself that you won't even recognize. Real women remember the small things. They say, "Thank you," when they don't have to. They say, "You've done enough," even when you wish you could give more. The woman who's using you, she only sees what's missing. 4. Give me time to get to know you. Sounds sweet, right? Sounds patient, kind, cautious. But sometimes, it's a disguise. Because when a woman truly feels connected, she doesn't delay. She deepens. She doesn't say, "Let's take it slow." She says, "Let's get real." The truth is, "Give me time" often means, I don't want to commit, but I don't want to lose the option either. And if you're not careful, you'll start investing in a fantasy, while she keeps you on the back burner, waiting to see if someone better shows up. You'll call it patience. She'll call it freedom. But when someone truly wants you, they move with clarity, not convenience. So when you hear, "Give me time," don't chase, don't pressure, don't explain, just observe. Because a woman who's truly interested will move toward you. The one who isn't will use time as a polite rejection. 5. My ex wasn't that bad compared to you. When she says this, it's not just a sentence. It's a tactical strike. She's not venting about the past. She's trying to reposition the power dynamic, and if you fall for it, you lose. Bringing up her ex isn't casual. It's not random. It's intentional. She's trying to remind you that someone else once held her attention, and now you're being measured against that ghost. But here's the truth. A woman who's truly moved on doesn't weaponize the past. She doesn't talk about her ex to tear you down. She talks about the future she wants to build with you. When she uses her ex as leverage, she's not comparing. She's warning you. I can leave you too. I've had better. I don't need to stay. It's emotional warfare, and most men walk right into it. They start defending themselves, listing the ways they're better, trying to beat a man who doesn't even exist anymore. But a high-value man doesn't argue with ghosts. He doesn't compete with history. He protects his dignity, because he knows the moment a woman uses her ex to provoke you, she's already emotionally exited the relationship. You can't build a future with someone still flirting with the past. You'll never have peace with someone who hasn't made peace with what came before you. 6. I'm not ready for anything serious. This is it. The final sign. The sentence that sounds mature, respectful, even honest. But it's the clearest signal of all. She's not in it like you are. And here's what you need to understand. When a woman says she's not ready, she doesn't mean for life. She means for you. Because the same woman who says this will meet another man 2 weeks later and be planning vacations, moving in, and dreaming about marriage. It was never about timing. It was about interest. And this is where most men break. They start waiting. They think, if I just give her space, she'll come around. They lower their needs. They adjust their standards. They start showing up more, while she's showing up less. But a high-value man doesn't wait for someone unsure about him. He honors himself. He doesn't beg for love. He doesn't convince anyone to choose him. He walks away when the energy isn't mutual. Because real love doesn't need perfect conditions. It just needs two people who are both ready to try. So if she says, I'm not ready for something serious, don't argue, don't prove, don't plead, smile, nod, and say, thanks for being honest. Then walk away. Because your worth doesn't need time to be discovered, only someone willing to recognize it. Now let's get brutally honest. If you heard even one of these phrases recently, you're not in a relationship anymore. You're in a waiting room, waiting for her to change, waiting for her to come back, waiting for love that's already died. And the longer you wait, the more you lose yourself. So what does a high-value man do? He pays attention. He listens to her words, not her excuses. He doesn't try to win her back. He tries to win himself back. He doesn't beg for peace. He becomes it. He doesn't chase her potential. He holds his standard. Because when a woman truly values you, you won't have to decode her messages. You'll feel it in her presence. You'll see it in her effort. You'll hear it in her words. Words like, I appreciate you. I feel safe with you. I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. Anything less than that isn't love. It's confusion. It's ego. It's emotional extraction. So protect your energy. Guard your peace. Because the wrong woman won't just waste your time. She'll reshape your identity. But the good news? Now you can see the signs. You know the phrases. You've sharpened your awareness. So here's your next move. Don't chase. Don't argue. Don't doubt yourself. Upgrade your mindset. Upgrade your boundaries. And when you're ready for more truth that will make you unshakable, watch the next video. Because the men who win in life aren't the ones who hold on the longest. They're the ones who know exactly when to let go. And that next video? It'll teach you how to never fall for these traps again. See you there. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and always, always protect your peace.